Well, good morning. I'm Jaginder Rana. So the product of the day is new age model of Indian insurance. New age model of Indian insurance. There is no path more hazardous than the one taken in attempting to predict what the future entails. So, given that the world we live in is in continuous flux and every industry faces uncertainties, this is more true today than ever before. Who would have thought even a year ago about deglobalization in a world that was being rapidly globalized over the past few decades? The world may still be flat, but it is not immune to the socio-political and technology changes which will either raise new worlds or pull down the existing ones. So the implication of these changes on jobs, productivity and economies in general are unknown today. But despite the challenges of predicting the future, the fact that over the ages human ingenuity has made life better for society at large is on record. So a business like insurance will not be immune from some of the mega trends that stare at us today. Mega trends for events that we believe are going to be irreversible in the coming years. So the primary one among these is digital, which will manifest itself in multiple ways for customers, distributors, and the back office operations of insurers. Insurers can tap in to open ecosystem. Always on mobile devices, allow for context-aware, personalized interactions models where insurers can reach out to consumers like never before. So insurers can get deep insight into customers' behavior based on internal and external data sets. Machine learning technology will allow for intelligent, predictive, and learning capabilities to offer virtual advice and automate decision-making processes such as underwriting. So biometric identification can help prevent fraud and secure customers' personal data without compromising customers' experience. Insurers can tap into open ecosystem of developers to create value-adding solutions like never before. So in a world of hyper-connectivity, insurers can build digital ecosystem for different product categories. And they're product-centric and channel marketing driven. The traditional insurance model was largely product-centric and channel marketing driven. This new age model will turn this on its head with the customer at the center and a suite of digital technologies, services and ecosystem to tap the customer. If incumbents are unable or unwilling to change their business models, they will cede space to new participants. Nothing prevents search engines or e-commerce platforms with hordes of customer information from disrupting the insurance sector. An equivalent of the banks versus wallet battle, while unimaginable today, could emerge in the insurance sector too. So one often asked question is whether digital will make the existing distribution channels redundant. So the technology is rapidly equipping distributors to become more productive and thereby to improve the returns on efforts. An agent equipped with greater knowledge of the customers and supported by a digital virtual assistant is likely to be more successful. There is still some time for robo-advisory and other such platforms to scale up, both in terms of reach and domain knowledge for them to make a difference to consumers in the next few years. So the digital push post demonetization is leading to a migration of more customers into the formal banking system. Bank assurance with greater insight into the consumer purchase pattern and real-time connectivity can help nudge the customers to purchase a variety of insurance solutions. Micro-segmentation and a targeted approach backed by analytics will help improve conversion ratios and reduce customer dissonance. So open architecture ecosystem in bank assurance will push insurers to improve customer value propositions and service standards. A greater presence of banks in the hinterland will help increase the penetration of insurance across the length and breadth of the country at lower fixed costs. So an additional opportunity will be to leverage the India Stack architecture which enable insurers to onboard customers in a paperless fashion. So insurance today is largely seen to be lagging behind other consumer-driven sectors in ease of purchase parameters. Re-engineering of the policy, assurance value chain will create a huge difference in customers' experience. So in several other industries, regulations have lagged behind technological innovations, causing frictions between corporations and regulators. But the insurance industry and the regulator need to learn from other industries to minimize such friction. Now, insurance sector is a unique position. Another mega trend is aging, which is slowly but surely driven up the dependency ratio. So in simple terms, the population of the elderly will increase not just in absolute terms over the next 2 to 3 decades, but also as a percentage of the overall population. For a society that still has substantial savings in physical assets or in short duration open-ended financial assistance, so the opportunity for value migration both from physical and short duration financial asset is tremendous. With greater interest rate migration within the country for job opportunities, emergence of nuclear families and limited social security instruments, the protection gap in India is amongst the highest in the world. The insurance sector is in a unique position to offer disciplined savings vehicles for the long term and protection against either the risk of dying early or living longer through a suite of product offerings. So historically built on the edifice of a tax-saving platform, the sector needs to become an integral part of any financial planning exercise. Now there are a few other areas that insurance sector management teams would need to stay sharply focused on. Attracting and retaining talent is one of these. Insurers who offer superior employee value proposition will enjoy greater loyalty in an era where the workforce is younger, geographically mobile, technologically skilled, demands more flexibility such as work from home, stiff or work-life balance, expects greater learning opportunities and is more aware of what competitors both within and outside the sector have to offer them as a value proposition. So the human resource practice of insurers would need to be grounded in this new reality. Very soon most insurers will also deal with a more diverse set of shareholders, either due to a listing process or an accelerating wave of mergers and acquisitions that the industry is witnessing. So greater public scrutiny and demanding stakeholders pushing for sustainable and profitable business models will have create greater transparency for the sector and push insurers towards higher efficiencies and superior customer service standards. Over the next couple of years, GST will be another discontinuity that the country will face. The applicability of different tax slabs can significantly change the affordability and thereby influence the growth of different product categories. The challenges posed by the above changes are not insurmountable. The opportunities to grow and become more efficient are humongous. However, the sector can ill afford uncertainties like the ones it faced in the earlier part of this decade. So it is only with great effort that a renewed model of sustainable growth has re-emerged for the sector. For the fruits of this model to be reaped, all stakeholders to work together in tandem. Because the traditional insurance model was largely product centric and channel marketing driven. Now, this new age model will turn this on its head with the customer at the center and a suite of digital technologies, services, and ecosystem to tap the customer. So, if incumbents are unable or unwilling to change their business models, they will cede space to new participants. Nothing prevents search engines or e-commerce platforms with hordes of customer information from disrupting the insurance sector. So an equivalent of the bank versus wallet battle, while unimaginable today, could emerge the insurance sector too. There is path more hazardous than the one taken in attempting to predict what the future entails. So a business like insurance will not be immune from some of the mega trends that stare us today. So the primary one among these is digital, which will manifest itself in multiple ways for customers, distributors, and the back office operations of insurance. Thank you very much.